And that's your point when you're saying, at least with a king,
you know who's in charge.
So the president doesn't have as much influence as we think.
Yeah. We found out with the Trump presidency, because the Trump presidency was like, it was like an asteroid hitting democracy, because it was a real test. It was like, here's a guy that was opposed by all of the institutions, the media, the Democrats, Republicans, even Fox News was against him, actually. Everybody was against him, and he won. And that means that, like, they're still counting our votes, and the result of the election was respected, so that's a good sign. But he gets in there, and he was totally sabotaged by his own personnel, by the congressional leadership, by the deep state, you know, the bureaucrats that run the executive branch. And at the end of it...
I don't know.
Okay.
This, but
well, you know, like the IRS and the Defense Department, the State Department, all because the executive branch, the president changes, but the people that work in these branches of government, most of them, they stay for life.
And how was he sabotaged by them?
So, like, there was a New York Times article that came out, front page editorial, where a guy said, I am the deep state. I'm working in the Trump administration, and every day I am sabotaging his efforts. So, like, a lot of these guys that work in the departments just weren't carrying out his policies. You know, because they didn't believe in it. They weren't ideologically pro-Trump. So, you know, there's about like 2,000 or 4,000 people that get turned over from administration to administration.
So the president doesn't have as much influence as we think.
Yeah.
And so the people think they're voting in a president, and then we think we have more influence. But if his own administration isn't carrying out what he says to do, how much can he really do?
Exactly.
And that's your point when you're saying, at least with a king,
you know who's in charge.
Don't be a hoe. Share the show. Yeah.